Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF man and welcome back to some more BlenderSMP. I am currently on my way to Shed's house actually, to go and get some stuff that I need for today's episode. I'm going to try, and it's the first time I'm ever doing this, but I'm going to try it with Applied Energistics 2 for the first time in like forever. Wow. Okay, Ash and Lee have arrived as well. That is insane. What an airship, guys. What an airship that is. It's absolutely fantastic. That is ledge. That's ledge. Now Lane. So Shed, we need our stuffs. Because they've come for exactly the same reason. Let's open this. Now then. Shed's updated his skin a little bit. Pat's close to the solar panels. In here, I need your help too. Oh, okay. What do you need? Ah, brilliant. These are the presses that I need to be able to go ahead and start with some Applied Energistics 2. I'll see what kind of, what else does he need help with? What does he need help with? I'll show you in a sec. Alright, well, this is all I needed anyway, guys. So I will be back at home when I've got these presses together so I can start doing some Applied Energistics 2 today. Alright guys, I am now back at home. I've got all of the presses that I need. The calculation, the logic, the silicon, and the engineering press as well. I've got a couple of bits and bobs from when I was out fighting creepers and stuff on the way back home. Now, what we need to do, guys, the first thing that we need to do, I've got some charged Certus quartz crystal here that I managed to be able to find in the mines below. You can only find it above a certain amount, so I've been digging down at Y level 12, I think it is, right down at the bottom of my mine, and you can't actually get Certus quartz that low. So I did a tiny little offshoot right there, and then a few blocks in, I managed to find some charged Certus quartz, which is really, really lucky actually, because it spawns quite rare in the ground. So I've got some of that, guys, and the reason why I need that is because we need to make a charger. We need some more charged Certus quartz as we're going forward. Now, instead of actually finding this out in the world, you can make a charger and you can manually charge this thing. So the charger from Applied Energistics actually requires iron and some of these either pure fluix crystals or fluix crystals. Now, the easiest one to get is not the pure ones, it's just these normal ones. So you can see here, drop one charged Certus quartz plus one nether quartz and redstone dust into a puddle next to one another, and wait a moment to receive two fluix crystals. Luckily, it's exactly what we need for this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck one of these to there. As you can see, done. One of them, and one of them. Wait a moment, and there we go. We've got two fluix crystals. Nice, and this is the start of Applied Energistics. Oh man, I cannot wait. All these chests is going to be a thing in the past. Yeah, baby. Oops. What a fucking type. So we've got the fluix crystals now, and I don't know if I've actually got any. No, I do have some iron. Somebody was quite kind and left me a load of iron. I don't know who it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Sonia. The charger, brilliant. It's exactly what. Oh my god, getting all the sheaves all over the place. Fluix production is now up and running. Now, well, I don't want to do this here. I think I actually need a crank. Now, I can't remember, and I'm just going off the top of my head right here because it's been a long, long time since I've actually done anything at all with Applied Energistics. So, but I'm pretty sure I need a little stick, So we'll say hi. Whoops. Hi, Maple. And then this is going to go into my little space underneath the floor. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the corner over here, because why not? And actually, I should have some normal Certus quartz up here, maybe? Do I have some? I don't, but I do have some iron over here, though. Look at that. I'm going to have to go back home and get some more. This is what I mean about the AE system. If I can get an AE system, guys, and I get it all over the base, I won't need to run back and forth all the time to be able to get stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. And crafting stuff as well. Like this. Nah, I'm not about that. But we've got plenty of Certus quartz, and we're just going to go ahead and grab a load of that. And I'm going to show you how to use the charger. Now, the charger is something that you can do to charge these normal Certus quartz into charged Certus quartz so you can use them in future recipes. Let me just go down here. And you just simply right click that into there, like that. You can see it's popped in. And I think you just stick the crank in the top. Whoops. Would have fast shift and clicked instead. There we go. And you just charge it up. Now, keep an eye on that, guys. There is a small texture change when it actually twizzles. There we go. Come on. There we go. You see that small texture change? It was only very, very slight, but now we've got a way of making charged Certus quartz crystals, which is exactly what we want for some machines going forward. Alright guys, well I'm just going to really quickly explain what Applied Energistics is. Applied Energistics is a way of digitally storing your items. Not only just digitally storing your items, you can digitally create, craft, auto-create, do a whole load of stuff and really create some amazing systems with it. We're going to start right at the very bottom of Applied Energistics, right at the very bottom, just so that you know you guys are getting like a little bit of a tutorial as well, because I know the Blender guys are watching this and some of them have never used Applied Energistics before. So I will go through and start right at the beginning with an ME chest, which is right here. Now this thing is the very basic way of digitally storing your items. It's basically a computer that you can stick a storage drive into, and all of your different items will get stored on that drive digitally, pretty much. So we need some glass, iron, we need another one of these Fluix crystals, we need some ME glass cable, which I'll get to in a second, but we also need an ME terminal. The ME terminal is going to be the one that's really going to trip you up, and that is because you need a logic processor. This actually requires a new machine called an inscriber to be able to make this thing in the first place. So let's go and have a look at an inscriber. There we go. And it's actually this one right here. Fluix crystal, couple of sticky pistons, and iron ingots. That's actually pretty easy to go ahead and make. I've got some slime. I think I've got some slime in here actually. Yeah, I have. Look at that, guys. So I am going to pop over to my house, make the relevant stuff to be able to make the inscriber, and I will be right back. Okay, I've got this stuff to be able to make the inscriber now. Let's go ahead and put that into there by shift and left clicking. As long as you've got all of the items in your inventory to do that, then you can shift and left click, and it's a really easy way to go and auto put all of the things in the right slots. So we've got the inscriber now. Let's put this down and I can show you it. So this inscriber, I think, and off the top of my head, I think it requires power. Now we actually want, for the ME chest, we want to craft ourselves the logic processor. So we need a printed silicon, and we also need a printed logic circuit. The easiest way of doing that is to get an inscriber logic press along with a golden ingot, and you get a printed logic circuit. And I believe this is the power bar right here. So we need our inscriber logic press and a golden ingot. Now I actually don't have any golden ingots on me, because those are one of the resources actually at the moment that everybody is after, is gold. Now I don't know if I actually have any left. I may have to go out mining really quickly to be able to go and get some more gold. But fingers crossed, guys. I think there might be some left down here. Let's just double check in here. Nope, not in there. So in the ingots chest, yeah, there's 3 in there. That should be enough to be able to go and craft what we need. But if not, I can always go mining again. It's no real issue, especially since we've got ore tripling at the moment. Quadrupling is a little bit later on down the line for me, and I'm not going to do that just yet. So we pop back downstairs. I might need to move this inscriber anyway to a place where it gets power. So I might actually, because there's the power right behind this wall. Oh, and if you didn't notice, guys, in the stream, I actually sorted all this out, so it looks a hell of a lot neater now. The ingot into there, and then it was the logic press, was it not? Yeah, inscriber logic press. So the calculation logic press into there. So as you can see, it's not doing anything. That's because it's got no power. Let's go ahead and grab everything out of here then and move this to somewhere that does have power. So if I was to do this, I'm certainly going to need one of these out of it. And I think I do probably want it to come around here, in fact, rather than mess around. So I'm going to do that. And that one should be a normal block behind there. Brilliant, it is. So what we should be able to do now is I'll get out my tool bag, whip out the energy conduits, get right behind there, and that should, yep, it's nicely connected to that. So let's put that there, and then the inscriber logic press on the back there, and that will get power. So now we stick one of them in there, the inscribe a logic press in there, and that should go ahead. There we go. It's using the power, and we create ourselves the printed logic circuit, which is one part of what we need. The other parts, a little bit convoluted, but it's really simple, guys. Once you get it, we need the printed silicon, which is a silicon press along with a piece of silicon, either from Applied Energistics or Ender.io. The Ender.io is actually, you've taken that one out, so we need Certus quartz dust or nether quartz dust. And that would be another reason to go back over to home, because we always need a reason to go home, guys, and grab the grinder that's out there. So the best thing for us to probably use, instead of using the nether quartz, because we don't have as much of that as what we do normal quartz. If you look in the precious shiznits, I've got 48 of them, but I've only got 47 of them in total as well, so I'm actually going to need to drop off some stuff while I'm here. That's classed as a mob drop, I suppose. I'm going to need the redstone. Let's put some stuff into my bag. That should be enough going forwards. Okay. Compile a load of stuff in here as well. There we go. A load of the stuff that we don't need. And then, of course, we go to the grinder, or the grindstone. Put some Certus quartz in there. I'm going to go for 8, why not? And then I'm going to stand here and just twizzle the stick for a while, make some Certus quartz dust, and then that should be it. Going forwards, we need only the one, but might as well make some more, because we're going to want some more. We're going to want some different stuff going down the line anyway, some different presses and what have you. So I'm going to do this for a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Right, I have that. To make the silicon, it's a really simple thing of putting it into a furnace, and that will go and get silicon for us. So we just need a silicon press. Where is it? There's a calculation one. There's the silicon one. We just need that silicon one. There we go. And one of them, stick that into there with one of them, and that will get us the silicon press. And then we just combine it with one piece of redstone with the two things that we have already got. So the printed silicon on the bottom, the logic circuit on the top, the redstone in the middle, and then oh wham bam thank you man, we've done our first ever printed logic circuit. This logic processor, should I say. There we go. We've got one of those. And that's only one thing of what we need for all of this stuff. We need a bright illuminated panel. How do I get one of them? Some quartz glass, glowstone, redstone, and some iron. We get 3 of them. Quartz glass you can get with... we need more dust as well as some glass. I can do that, guys. I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and get all of the stuff ready for the ME chest, because we still need some formation cores as well, which means we're going to need a couple more of these logic processors. Well, no, one more actually, because we make 2 of these. So we need one more logic processor. Again, not hard to get, but we do need fluix dust. That's actually easy to craft as well. Okay, ME cable requires a quartz fiber and 2 fluix dust to get 4 of them. The quartz fiber you can make with any of the quartz dust along with glass, and you can get 3 of the quartz fiber for doing that. Some stained glass. It's really easy to go ahead and craft. It's a little bit long-winded, guys, but seriously, it's something that you really, really want to get into, and you know you want to get into fast, guys, because digital storage is the way of the future. So let me get the stuff ready, and I'll be right back. So after around about 15 minutes of crafting stuff, guys, I now have my first ME chest. It's the very, very first thing that I've got. I'm just going to pop that down here and look inside. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing to have a look at. You open it, and there's a little slot right in the middle saying absolutely nothing. Well, guys, what we need to do is... Whoops, wrong button. What we need to do is make something for this, and that is a storage cell. Okay? That's the shape of these things. We just want a 1K ME storage cell just to start things off with, guys, which is basically 3 iron ingots, a couple of quartz glass, 3 redstone, but the thing which takes the crafting is the 1K ME storage compartment in the middle. And this requires either normal Certus quartz, pure or charged, 4 redstone, and 1 of these logic processors again. Unluckily for me, I've now run out of gold. That is it for me. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, the ME chest itself didn't require two of these formation cores. It actually required a formation core and an annihilation core. So two totally different cores whatsoever there. And yeah, so now I'm going to work towards getting some gold so that we can actually finish building this ME chest, and I'll show you exactly what this thing can do. Okay, we should have enough now to be able to make this 1K ME storage cell. Let's look at this. I've made another logic processor and I've got everything I need for this. So there is the storage component. We just need 3 redstone, 2 quartz glass and 3 iron ingots, of which we've got. And there we have the 1K ME storage cell. And oh, look at that. Nice. Let's go ahead and put that into there. And now we have it. So how do you actually, there we go, you click on the top there. Now, you can see here that we have our ME chest, and this is our first ME chest that we've ever created, guys, but you can't do anything with it yet. And that's the reason, because it actually requires power to be able to be used, okay? It needs power. How do we get power? Well, we actually get the energy, the energy cell from AE. We need 4 fluix dust, a quartz glass, and some more Certus quartz. Now, actually, I've only got 1 fluix dust. I'm going to have to create some more. Let's put that into there. Get that charged up. Where is it going to do it? Yeah, there it is. Look. Chuck that into there along with that. And that. Let that turn into fluix. Nice. We just need 1 more. So we'll do this, and then we'll do that, and then we'll get the power. This is the reason why I brought everything downstairs here at the moment, because all the power is right here, not over at my base. So I can just show you how all this is going to work. Go on, there we go. And then I need to take this and go and make it into dusts. Now luckily I've got my crusher up here that will allow me to do it. And I'm just going to turn auto eject off so that it doesn't send the items into the next place. It shouldn't take too long to go and craft this. There we go, look at that, brilliant. And let's turn that back on. Okay, let me grab this out of here actually, and I'll move this to where the power's going to be. Well, temporarily move it, shall I say. So I'm going to go ahead and open my tool bag, grab one of the energy conduits, and then have that up there. In fact, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get that back, like that. And I'm going to put the energy cell on top of that. So okay, let's get the energy cell done. And I'm going to put the energy cell right there. So this should, in theory, is it not going to do it? Am I not getting this right? Bear with me. Okay guys, I am a clown. I don't actually need that energy cell at the moment. I just need to plug it direct into some power. So the ME chest then, I'm just going to stick it straight on the wall right there. It's not going to stay here guys, I wouldn't worry about that. And put the 1K ME storage cell into there. Okay, and then we're going to click on the top. Now you can notice there is a distinct change, and that's all lit up. We can actually look through this now. We can put stuff in there. Brilliant. And that is how we store the particular items. That little button there, this little box here, is a search box, so you can search through. If you've got tons and tons of stuff in here, you'll be able to search through. So if the beauty of this, guys, is if we were to go in here, you can see 61 bytes of 1024 bytes have been used. So it has a certain byte count in there that it will use before the drive is actually full. It also has a type count as well. Now, either you can have one single type, or 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe, and it goes all the way and it's going to be full at 1024 bytes, or you can have 63 items but it doesn't get up to 1024. Either which way, it would still be full. So let's take this 1K storage, right? There's nothing in there. Where did all our stuff go? Well, it's now stored inside this storage cell. So we just go ahead and put that into there, and it's still there, look guys. It's not gone anywhere, it's still there, but this is the very, very basics of how to use Applied Energistics. Again, I'm not keeping that there. I want to be able to maybe I'll get an underground power line going to our base. That might not be a bad idea. I might need to upgrade my my energy conduits though first, I think, on the back back of the wall right here. But I think we'll be okay for the moment. I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how to get started with Applied Energistics. This is a very, very basic thing, guys. Later on down the line, we will get into what's called ME drives, which are these things right here. Now you can actually craft these with engineering processes which need diamond. And what these things will do is, do you know the drives that I said about? These things right here, the storage cells, you can actually store up to, what is it, 10? I think 10 drives in this one ME drive. And then it acts as a big storage area that you can access by an access terminal. Where is it? I wish that stopped doing that. So yeah, you can get crafting terminals or just a normal terminal. ME terminals are the basic ones. The crafting terminals allow you to craft things whilst you're inside that terminal from your drives that you're storing stuff on. It sounds more complicated than what it is, guys. It's really, really easy to get into once you get past this initial part of learning it. Once you've done that, it's really easy to get into. Anyway, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or suggestions or anything like that, make sure that you put them down in the comment section below. And if you've enjoyed it, please, please, please go ahead and leave a like. It would be amazing if you could. And until next time, guys, I've been the TOFF man as always. Stay safe.